or unwanted sound can be found in abundance inside the classroom. You might say, well, we all know that. What's the point? As you heard before, extreme levels of noise can cause damage to your hearing. But did you know that at a moderate level of noise, it can interfere with the effectiveness and ease of communication? Now, this should grab your attention because as a teacher, you want to have an effective lesson that your students can learn with ease. Now that I've grabbed your attention, let me further explain noise. Let's start with finding the source of noise that can contributing the loudness in the room. Noise can come from outside the classroom, such as vehicles passing by, teachers or other students in the hallway, or neighboring classrooms, or much more. Noise outside the room is hard to control, so let's focus on noise inside the room. This can range from student activity, ventilation and heating systems, equipment in the room such as your smartboard, your computers, your projector. All of these have fans to cool down the system, which is generating more unwanted noise. Lastly, the reverberation, or the echo of sound, reflects off objects in the room, adding to the noise. Noise bounces off flat, shiny objects, such as your desks or your shiny tile floors. The classroom can be treated to help with reverberation. To learn more ways to treat your classroom to help with reverberation, please go to the room treatment section. I am next going to explain how noise is measured. Noise is measured in decibels, or dB, which tracks the force generated by a sound wave. So how forceful the sound is being put out there. When looking at decibels, it is measured by a reference that defines its meaning. So there are a few different references that noise can be compared to. The reference that we will be looking at is the speech perception level, or the SPL. This is a level at which sound can be heard and understood. When decibels are measured, it is not a linear scale. Rather, it's measured using a logarithm. To simplify this, a sound that is at 3 dB is just barely noticeable. A 10 dB increase will be 2 times as loud, and a 20 dB increase will be 4 times as loud. This scale will help you when I talk about the appropriate noise levels in optimal classrooms. I provided a reference dB scale below. Please feel free to look at this and see at which levels you hear different things. Now that we know what noise is, let's dive into the next section to see why it pertains to you as a teacher.